will and a trust are part of an estate plan. But at what age should you engage in getting some of these legal documents set up? In our opinion, it's less about what age you should get these things set up and more about what stages of life. One of the stages of life that you're going to want to look into this is when you start your career. Let's say you are graduating from college. You're entering into adulthood. You're putting away money for retirement in a 401k. Well, if something happens to you, you want to make sure that the money that you're putting away is being passed on to somebody else. This requires you to have properly named the beneficiaries of those assets. In addition, having power of attorney documents, one separate for healthcare power of attorney and another separate for financial power of attorney, are also important to have in this stage of life. The next stage of life is when you are getting married and or starting a family. If you have a spouse or children, there are many other documents that you need to get in place as part of your estate plan. These include things like your last will and testament, a beneficiary deed if you own a home, and a revocable living trust. Having these documents in place will make things a lot easier on your family if something were to happen to you. The last stage of life that you're going to want to look into these things is in pre-retirement, or as you have an empty nest. During this stage, you're likely accumulating wealth. You're building your assets. Again, you're about to enter into retirement. As a result, there are things within all those documents that you had previously set up that might need to be updated, including but not limited to how the trust was put together. In summary, the 3 stages in life that you're going to want to look into having some of these documents are starting your career, starting a family, and as you enter into the pre-retirement stage. Of course, making sure that your estate plan, your will and trust is always up to date is a wise practice. Looking this over every year, every other year, and making adjustments as your life adjusts can be helpful. If you're interested in making sure that you have all of your affairs in order as it pertains to an estate plan, go to moneywellrooted.com and schedule an appointment. We would be happy to help. Most people fall into YouTube holes that aren't productive. Subscribe or check out some of our other videos by clicking over here, and I promise it'll be a YouTube hole worth your while.